Well, hello, my name is Jayer Williamson, Santa Rosa County Commissioner from District 1, and you're watching Commissioner Clips. Commissioner Clips was an effort put forth by our Public Information Office to do video newsletters or updates on what's going on in the county. Right now we're here at beautiful Floridatown Park. If you've been around Santa Rosa County for a long time, Floridatown Park may have been a place that you came to a family reunion, or it could have been after one of your high school dances that you spent time here at the old Andrew Jackson Hotel. Currently, there's a lot of people that are out looking at the water, this beautiful view that we have. Sometimes I come out to this park with my family to eat dinner and just look at the water and have a peaceful evening. Or one of Santa Rosa County's favorite pastimes, and one of my favorite things to do, is go out into the water and throw the cast net and try to catch some mullet. One interesting thing about Floridatown Park, there's a lot of history here, and people don't realize the history. And what we've done is we've set up a FERDAP grant to try to revitalize this park. That FERDAP grant, if it goes through, we would have a walking park or a walking track that would be 4 laps for a mile. We'd have a half-court basketball, some other improvements, a new restroom facility here, and also historical markers that show that history of Andrew Jackson and some of the Native Americans and some of the different things that have been done at this park over the last 200 or 300 years. This park has special interest to me in my heart because in the 1970s, a commissioner by the name of W.L. Butler, who happens to be my grandfather, and then State Representative Edmund Fortune, who is a good friend, they revitalized Floridatown Park. This was important to them, and it's important to me too, that we can have some good things going, hopefully in 2016 after we hear back from the state. Staying on our parks, Benny Russell Park, it's been about a year now that I've talked about a all-inclusive, 100% ADA compliant park or portion of a park at Benny Russell, and it's finally coming to fruition. Today we just got back a little rendering of what that would look like. I'm hoping that it's going to pop up on the screen as I'm talking if we're able to share it, and that's going to probably be set for a March build, where we're going to create an environment where you would have a child maybe with no disability playing next to a child with a disability, and that child with the disability may look over and say, you know what, I play just like him. And that child that's maybe in a wheelchair or uses walkers, they're going to look and they're going to see all the kids that maybe have no physical disability playing with them. And that mindset goes from our parks, it goes into our schools, and it goes into our communities. And it's something I'm very excited about, that Santa Rosa County can have a 100% all-inclusive portion and 100% ADA compliant park at Benny Russell, and we're going to have that next year. And the reason we're going to have that is a lot of great people in the community. One event that's going to be happening at Benny Russell Park on November 21st is a fun run. It is the Mary Stewart Fortune Memorial Fun Run. Mary Stewart was very instrumental in raising funds for Benny Russell. Benny Russell Park that we have now was built with private money. It was all money that was raised by a group of people, and Mary Stewart Fortune led that charge to get the park built. So they're going to do a fun run in her honor, and some of the money raised is going to go towards that new ADA portion of Benny Russell Park. So that's November 21st, and it's at 9 a.m. And you can email me at jayerwilliamson@santarosa.fl.gov if you have any information or want any information about that fun run. Some other hot topics that we have here in PACE, moving from running to driving, is a road resurfacing project that is something that we've been waiting on for a long time. I actually I got home one afternoon, and my son apparently had told my wife on the way to school that the road, why'd God make the road so bumpy? So my wife said, well, you know, God doesn't make the road bumpy. People drive on the roads back and forth, and eventually they wear out and they become bumpy, but Daddy can fix it. My little boy came up to me, he was about 2.5 years old at the time, and he said, Daddy, Mommy said God made, or I don't know why God made the road so bumpy, but Mommy said you're going to fix it. Well, finally, Berry Hill Road is going to be resurfaced and fixed. They started this on Monday. They have 75 days for completion, and it should be a mid-January completion. And Berry Hill Road is going to be a lot less bumpy in our near future. One key thing that we've had going on in the county has been our retail growth, especially in District 1. Pace and Pea Ridge has really blossomed and really starting to grow from a commercial standpoint. We've seen a lot of, we've seen some small centers go up. We've seen a new KFC. Behind that KFC, there is a strip mall going in. I don't know what it's going to house, but it's going to be probably some eateries or some local places to shop. We've seen a place by the name of Pace Crossings there across from Home Depot, which will have Jersey Mike's. It'll have Five Guys and a Verizon. So there's a lot of growth going on. Marco's Pizza, Papa Murphy's, some different things happening in the Pace District and in the Pea Ridge area. And we're going to keep growing. One thing that has been a hot topic the last month has been a major high-end grocery store coming to the 5 Points area. That's been talked about for several years, about a grocery store in that part of our county. And finally, somebody is coming in. We've had some difficulties in the past because of the price of property, or people wanting to come in and not put the proper infrastructure to meet those commercial needs. But we have a development group who's committed to making sure that this development 100% fits in District 1, and also that it's a development that all the people of Santa Rosa County and the Pace community can be proud of. So we're looking forward to seeing that high-end grocery store come to Pace, and we should see that starting in the 5 Points area, hopefully over the next year. That concludes Commissioner Clips. Appreciate you clicking that link and watching this video. I would like to invite you to please, if you need anything from me, if you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate contacting me. You can call me on my cell phone at 850-324-9200, or you should come out to Coffee with the Commissioner the first Wednesday of every month between 6:30 and 8:30 at the Coffee Break Cafe, or join me at my District Day. If you don't want to talk in front of a group of people having coffee, come to District Day that same day, that first Wednesday of the month, and I'm at the Tax Collectors Annex on Chumuckla Highway. I'm there from 9 o'clock until 12. You don't need an appointment. Just come on in and tell me how I can best serve you. It's an honor and a privilege to be your County Commissioner for District 1 in Santa Rosa County. May God bless you and yours, and may God continue to bless Santa Rosa County.